my dear brothers and sisters, wish you a very good evening on the occasion of Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti and Lal Bahadur Shastri Jayanti. And I must congratulate you for making time available during this very busy and hectic festival season. And thank you. Can we just give ourselves a warm applause? I guess you saw a film just screened a few minutes ago. But I remember when I was about 8 years old, I saw a film, just like you did this evening. But with a difference. It was a black and white film. And I remember this. It was a black and white film of Mahatma Gandhi on his Dandi March. And my observation of this great man was how he was right up in the front. He was an elderly man at that time. And he was right up in the front. And he was walking very fast. Has anyone seen this film? Yes? How many of you have seen this film? Okay, great. Now, you know what I did from that day? You know what? I'm sure films will motivate. And that film motivated me. That day, I resolved that when I become as old as this man, the great man, the father of the nation, when I get to be that old, I will walk as fast as he does. And so from that day, I began to train myself in athletics, in walking. And as I grew up to be a young man, I had the daily discipline of walking 12 kilometers, not a slow garden walk, but a real fast walk. Until today, I walk, me and my wife, ever since we got married, we've been having the same discipline. It's come down slightly to about between 6 and 9 kilometers a day. That's been our discipline. So one way the great father of the nation has impacted me, just one way. I'm sure he's impacted each one of us in many ways, right? And this evening, we're gathered to remember the spirit of sacrifice, the noble values, the moral principles, the ethics, and everything that he held dear in his struggle for our nation's freedom. Today, we enjoy the freedom as free India. It's more than 68 years. But when I look back at history, I desire that our next generation does not forget what sacrifices our freedom fighters made for us, the father of our nation made for us, personally too. And we're celebrating his 145th birth anniversary today. It's also the birth anniversary, the 110th birth anniversary of another great national hero, the second Prime Minister of this nation, Lal Bahadur Shastri. And I remember, the two things I remember is, he won us a war. And his famous slogan, Jawan Jai Kisan. And in our midst, we have a family member, in fact, two members of the family. And we are so very grateful to have you, ma'am. And we're going to hear from these people some things that probably we have not read in history textbooks. You know, the spirit of great men, we don't hear, we don't read probably, we've got to imbibe the spirit from people who have seen or heard or have experienced them. We have another lady who's a chairperson of the Gandhi Peace Foundation, Shri Radha Bhatt will be joining us, she's on her way. And so this evening is going to be a very, very, I hope, an educative evening, while at the same time enriching, enlightening, and entertaining. Okay? We have music, we have dance, we have patriotic songs, we have patriotic dances, we've got folk dances. Oh my, I've got to talk about this rural school of India from Rajasthan. Let me just share with you, those of you who think today is a festival day and you've got to reach back home late. I want to point out to a section of the audience there. There are children from rural India, from Rajasthan. They have traveled an hour and a half minimum. Oh, sorry. I thought somebody else had. I thought my sense of direction was right. There they are, okay. I stand corrected, thank you. Yes, the beautiful costumes. But let me just share this with you. If any of you are wondering what time you'll reach home, let me tell you something about this group of children. By the time they finish this place, they're going to reach home. I think the last child will be dropped close to about 11 p.m. in the night. They travel to the school in Alwar, and then each child gets dropped home, and the last child is going to reach at 11 p.m. Can we just give them a warm applause? That's the spirit of sacrifice. Well done. We admire you, we appreciate you, and we want to say, can we pick up this spirit and embrace it for the rest of the nation? Our fathers, founding fathers of the nation, had this spirit of sacrifice where they did not count the cost when they had the one vision that they had. You agree with me, Colonel? People in the armed forces would agree with me? Okay? So come, join us in this nation-building project. Together we can contribute to our community and our nation. Let us begin by singing our national anthem, Jan Gan Man, with passion, pride, and precision, that is in around 52 seconds, thereby honoring and respecting our nation's institutions as laid out in the Constitution of India. Record a video of yourself singing a song of your choice, upload it onto YouTube, and enter the online contest entry form. You could win an opportunity to perform at our annual awards function at a large venue in the National Capital Region. You could also watch our videos on the Come India Sing page of Lorraine Music Academy or on the Lorraine Music Academy's channel on YouTube. Visit Come India Sing page on Facebook and like it. Spread the word and let us together build our nation. Jai Hind.